Good afternoon. I'm Larry Klayman of Freedom Watch, as you know. Sometimes you hear me with messages that are very tough and pessimistic. Today I want to be very optimistic. With the election of President-elect Donald J. Trump and some of his nominees, there is perhaps some light at the end of the tunnel. We've been in the course here at Freedom Watch of waging a second American revolution along with you, the American people. But the early appointments of President-elect Trump, such as General Mike Flynn as his national security advisor, such as Senator Jeff Sessions, who I've worked with in the past as a young lawyer in private practice and got to know over time when I was running Judicial Watch, an excellent choice, and Mike Pompeo as director of the CIA. These are good men. We're going to have to make sure that we hold their feet to the fire. You know, people have attributed me as being the precursor to the Tea Party. I'm proud of that. I'm proud of being anti-establishment. I wrote a book, in fact, an autobiography of my life story called Whores, Why and How I Came to Fight the Establishment. You can find it on our website at freedomwatchusa.org. But there's one rumored appointment here that really troubles me, and that is the appointment of former Governor Mitt Romney of Massachusetts, someone who ran for the presidential election years before Donald J. Trump won this presidency. He ran in 2012. And I believe out of jealousy, he attacked Trump during the campaign in such a vicious way that there's no way that our new president could trust him, and for that matter, the American people. He's a turncoat. In my view, he's a traitor. Let me just read to you something he said during the campaign when he gave a major speech trying to cut Trump down a size and to deny him the presidency. Romney said, "Mr. Trump is directing our anger for less than noble purposes. He creates scapegoats of Muslims and Mexican immigrants. He calls for the use of torture and for the killing of innocent children and family members of terrorists. He cheers assaults on protesters. He applauds the prospect of twisting the Constitution to limit First Amendment freedom of the press. This is the very brand of anger that has led other nations into an abyss. Here's what I know. Donald Trump is a phony, a fraud. His promises are worthless as a degree from Trump University. He's playing the American public for suckers. He gets a free ride to the White House, and all we get is a lousy hat. His domestic policies would lead to recession. His foreign policies would make America and the world less safe. He has neither the temperament nor the judgment to be president. And his personal qualities would mean that America would cease being a shining city on a hill." Now, it's nice for President-elect Trump to reach out and to be friendly with people, to give them the benefit of the doubt. But the time is over for Mitt Romney. You can't say that about somebody and expect that individual to be loyal. And I have a particular concern because it's also rumored that an individual I know, who I have a great deal of respect for, former Governor Mike Huckabee of Arkansas, is rumored to be a nominee for ambassador of Israel. Here's an evangelical, a Christian like myself, who really loves the state of Israel. I'm of Jewish origin, as you know, and I'm proud of that. And this would be a great boon to furthering the U.S.-Israeli relationship, to helping to remove the mullahs in Tehran and Iran that want to annihilate Israel and the rest of the Western world. Someone who could form this alliance in a way that we might bring back some stability to the Middle East and Western nations in general. And to have Huckabee work under Mitt Romney, an individual who would want to undercut President Trump, who has shown little to no interest in doing anything constructive for the last few years, would be a huge mistake. So I pass this word along to President-elect Trump and the people in and around him, the good people in and around him, like Steve Bannon, the senior foreign policy advisor, like Reince Priebus, who is now part of the team, and I think that's good, as long as the ideology that Trump espoused during the campaign remains true. But Mr. Trump, you cannot have somebody like this in the administration. He will not only destroy you, but he'll destroy the hopes of conservatives, libertarians, people of faith, and the American people. Please do not make this mistake. Thank you for listening to me today. God bless you. God save America, my friends.